Hello, willkommen as alles. That's my lousy German. Let's feel free to make fun of it, and mind you, I'm not native German. I'm just a hobbyist. Alright. So alright, we're at it again, and I thought I'm gonna fix up this because it looks nasty in my opinion. So I just want to bevel these. Control B. Not like that. Maybe. Anyway, I can just select these boundary loops. Yeah, someone on the internet was telling me just select by sharp. I feel like I might select stuff that I also don't want, but it's no big deal. It's pretty damn quick. Press Control B, and I think that's enough bevel. Yeah, look at that. That's more attractive. Yeah. Look, it's 9 o'clock. So what are you doing? Oh, I just had dinner, dishes, chores. Life is in the way. Nothing's like a perfect recording. And I do acknowledge that. So my imagination of like how these landing gear work is they will rotate like this. Granted, there's no panel. Yeah, like that's, and we need to communicate that, and we should continue using these cheap ass hinges. That's right, I want to convey this airplane is dirt cheap. So Alt D and Shift Tab and slide. Look at that, it actually is targeting the bevel angle. There you go. Look at that. What do you guys think? And Alt D again and slide and G and up. There. Maybe I should just snap it on. There. What a waste of my time. I should have done that right from the beginning. I've got a more polished look. I'm real satisfied. There. So now I have some suggestion of landing gear, and that's all really matters. Next part is, yeah, I think the model's it's really done. Like we can just keep on adding more detail, and we can go to extreme and detailed inside, but I want to like whoosh around, fly this around like a plastic brick. To be honest, this is what this plane really is. Oh, actually, I forgot. First of all, we should do better integration. Just let me just get my Firefox here, and let's go look at a Cessna tail 172. Oh, just the tail area, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I said tail and G's. Look, it's just ignoring me. This is blown out. That's what happened. This thing went through a crash. Because I see, yeah, the elevator, the spare elevators. Whatever, it looks like a maybe some of these images will help try to explain. Oh, I like to get these what is called veins. Maybe we can add those details because I think it will add so much to our model. Yeah, array build damage. Where it say complete with damage known above. I'm getting distracted again. You know what? Airplane's tail. Boom. Didn't help there. This is interesting. Maybe just the reference I'm looking for. Alright, so what I'm talking about is, so here's a Cessna 180. I know it because I modeled one before. And also it tells there's actually like it not Tales from Sonic. Jeez, the internet is so useless sometimes. You know what, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying the integration from here just looks awful in my opinion. Like, yeah, it looks really lazy, it looks like being slapped on. And you guys gotta know, I'm a bit of a lazy artist, I gotta admit that. So, let's go fix that. Let's do this one first, so you get the gist of what I'm thinking of. I'm going to take this, Shift D, press B by selection, then I'm going to take the Alt S to can I just S, no, disappointment. I'm going to scale everything except for the Z axis. Oh jeez, maybe I should, oh that's why, maybe I should set it to mean and no. I have to do everything myself, Blender, really? In the future, my boss will say like, well, my former boss, he said like, all you gotta do is just press generate game and yeah, you get a game. Alt and recalculate. And this one tried to convey is this sort of detail. Yeah, it's not that hard to do, I gotta admit. Yeah, just stuff like that, just look a bit more integrated. I'm gonna press Control 2. No. No. Gonna delete the face there so I don't get that weird bounding issues. And yeah, that looks actually look pretty nice. Gonna pump it up. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta scale it in a bit. Hello. And now that looks like a more serious tail. Except for one complaint I have. Which is, I think it comes out too much. I like that too. Oh, it's actually a bit hard. You know what? Yeah, that'll do. Then let's go add that trim like we have in the cockpit, yeah? It's not hard to do, it's pretty easy. Let's just do this plane and that and just snap it on. Most absolutely useless thing. I'm just gonna have shrink wrap, target the airplane, boom, and then I'm gonna have a displacement. I pull down the strength, and then just going to, I want to see all the results immediately. Click, 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 click. Yeah, just roughly get it right. Then we just line it up, make sure it's intersecting, and then we're just gonna add some bold detail, and yeah, I think it'll look fantastic. Yeah. I don't know if you can't tell, but I'm still a bit of an immature teenager. Like, I am still 17. Oh. If anything like this, just add another one and yeah, problem solved. Yeah, that. Have some of that trim just to make it even more believable. I'm just going to apply, and mirror. Yeah, like that. And I'm going to solidify. Where is it? Solidify that detail. Yep. Control A. Cool. I'm gonna hide everything, and I'm gonna manually do it because I don't trust the software. Enable clipping. GX and G in that direction. Oh, and delete the face, might as well, because that will lead to all sorts of weird shading issues. I don't know about the 3D printing, but let's just hope for the best. G this way and G in that way, and delete the face, and yeah. It could really go for some extra geometry, like we can see that facent. Oh no, it just looks low poly, like here. It looks crap, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply the mirror. I'm just going to get this, and I'm going to just, oh wait, no. I applied the wrong mirror. Let me just Alt H it, and yep, it's all intact. I'm going to apply the mirror for this little trim. I call it trim. Feel free to suggest other names, because I do admit it sounds a bit amateurish. This could do a little bit more. And at the leading edge, I guess. I'm going to select this edge loop and add that. This is a quite obvious one. I don't like it. You don't like it. Yeah. Just taking your time to do stuff like this can really just you know, up the level of your aeroplanes. Honestly, I feel like everyone should be doing this. This looks like a terrible bumhole. I hate it. Don't be afraid to delete detail too, because sometimes, you know, you just change your mind about something. And this airplane's not precious. I spent like 3 days on it already, over like 4 hours. Yeah, I'm not really a productive worker, but I'll work on that later. Make sure the snapping's still on. Scale it in. That looks about right. I'm gonna move this into my bulk. Okay, my bulk collection in here. I noticed I really got into the zone instead of me explaining everything, because you already watched me done this before, and to be honest, I don't think anyone's watching it. Comment the date, so October the 4th, and so like I watched the XD. If you do, you know what, I offer you some free assets. You know that Hong Kong one I did? Yeah, I offer you a free download. I only want the first person who does it. I really doubt anyone's gonna watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna select all these. Ooh, what you say? Gotta find the closest mirrored object, which is this. Control C, copy modify the mirror. I'm gonna you know what? It's just easier if I just. Oh wait, it's raining bolts. Oh, it didn't work. How about we just push it in? So on the local, and then we just push it into the Z axis. Make sure we turn off the snapping, and we just tuck it in to appropriate height. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to select this thing, select the last, copy the attributes of the mirror, and press OK. And now that looks really good. And now we just repeat for the elevator. No, the tailplane I meant. I do admit, this is going to be a bit of a weird way to manufacture this. I wonder how. I think the best way if we just make a cut here, and we flip it on the side and print bed, and have some supports on the leading edge of this thing. Might look okay, I guess. Gotta listen to some music. Columns are dying. This song is so good. I really recommend it. Lovely by Night Tempo. Night Tempo, lovely. And my favorite is just seeing this girl. Just makes me extra happy. So let's go do this. Ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby. Baby. We're in edit mode. Wait. Shrink wrap, make it onto the top, target the fuselage. I barely notice, I don't even name anything. Strength, we make it a bit more believable. That would do. Make sure you can see all these, and shift control click I think is the shortcut, and we can just easily it's just control left click. Manipulate it. Shift, turn the snap into vertices, shift tab, and snap. Ugh. You know what? That'll do. F. By distance. That's why. Manipulate it. A baby. A baba. I'm real satisfied. I would like to see an equal amount of trim on both sides. Like that. That looks pretty darn good. I'd like to bevel, control B, so don't I hate when this happens. So what you do, you change the offset to percentage, and you have around 25%, and now you got something way more attractive. This make it look a bit bumpy. This looks much better. Yeah, it looks like an F4, so that's pretty good. Now let's just apply Solidify, if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Maybe somewhere. Bevel. Oh, actually, I do that myself, really. Select that loop. Control B. Make it to offset because here it is. And let's just pump a quite attractive number. Bit more. Free. Shift tab. G on. Alt E along the normals because something went wrong. I think it was like the snapping and dissolve edge. That's much better. This looks really nasty, so let's go tuck that in, and that looks much better. Yeah, now this airplane have the appearance like it looks really cool. I really mean it, guys. I think this is portfolio worthy. I don't know about the tutorials. It's pretty darn long. I'm gonna just do this. Alt D. This is actually quite fun. Just like I hope you guys have the chance to build like a real vehicle, like a boat or a car. And it's a lot of fun. I have built a boat before. It's 9 feet, so it's pretty small, but you can go in and fish in it. Like I designed for my bay and designed to be on top of my car, and just doing CG is so much fun because how fast it is, and it's just the freedom. I can just dream up anything I want. Like, hell yeah, I dream up this jet, and I really think this is really cool. I'm sure anyone who's following this, maybe in 10 years in the future, you probably think this is like the most dorky software. Like, look at my one. Mine looks way cooler. This plane's basic. It's just some Cold War garbage. Yeah, you guys do have a point. I'm not that creative. I'm gonna set it to the NK5 bolts. Gonna copy this and make sure we get the mirror modifier, and okay. Oh, we are having some nasty shading issues here, so what I'm going to create this and just tighten it up, and yeah, might as well create a mirror object. Oh, not Alt G, Alt H. That's so annoying, I know. And yeah. Ooh. What's that? Oh, I have this vent thing. Yeah, I think I forgot to mirror it. Why is 2? Oh, I double it? Oh, that's a disaster. Oh no. I don't know an efficient way to get rid of it, but except for manually doing it. How cringy that is. Well, at least it's not a ridiculous amount like we took like hundreds. And what we can do, we can just apply them and just merge by distance, and then we'll remove doubles. But I think it's a good practice if we get rid of it now. Yeah. Good. Make sure nothing else have doubled. select this, Control C, there, got the intakes. Any other details I need to add? I feel like in construction, wing and fuselage. Did I spell it? Hold up. Construction. Oh look, you got the CAD model. CAD renders, I guess. Try to find a photo. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, they'll do something like this. I don't know, just like it's a restoration. Aircraft mass production. Production. I spelled it wrong. Yeah, here. So I'm gonna try to find these photos. And sorry, darling. And why do I point this out? Because it's actually relative. Like, you know a little bit how these things are made. Like, I'm choosing, so I'm making like design decisions right now. Like, I'm saying like, like you can see, like this is just a fuselage and later detach the wings. What's this? The date means nothing to me. Yeah, so the crane fuselage, that's no help. Very blurry in my opinion. What the it is. She's deburring it. Oh, that'd be a horrible job. Just like sit there and deburring wings. Anyway, I'm just saying like the wings are not attached, so, and this seam looks obviously like this is how they attach the wings later. And I don't know what's the methods of like they're conjoining it, but maybe there might be that trim detail I keep on preaching about. Maybe we can just add some bolts, and I think that's what we need. Oh, now I remember, because I actually stole a bolt from there, and then I thought I have to go apply again, so that's why we have all like an unnecessary amount of detail. So that's nice. Maybe I can just Shift C just to reset my scales, I guess. And I'd like to hear that girl's voice again. Maybe there might be a section for the leading edge. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just have to look like, well, does someone manually have to do this? Gonna select all these bolts. Oh. Turn the thing and just grab it by the Z and just tuck it in, just so it's just not standing so proud. and that's all I need. Now, speaking about that, we should really talk about flaps. We have really neglected these flaps. Like, how do they work? Like, why there's no hinges, you know? They're just there, and yes, I know there's geometry under there, but we need to tell how these things work. And if we look at aeroplane flap mechanism, they're actually really complicated. So this is a flower flap. That's flower flaps. So there's 4 major types of flaps. There's plain, slatted, flap, and split. And I choose split because let me just type out airplane flaps. Why did I pick split? Okay, so yeah, there's just variations. Actually, that's what airlines is. They just keep on stacking it. I don't really want to talk about too much of the aerodynamics, but so this is the plain one. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much, we'll just treat it like a elevator. But I picked split because there'll be a bit more like some visual difference. You know, something that is that's a lot more interesting than a another flat. And yeah, if you look at the mechanism, these pods, you know, these orange things, those are actually like the kinetic, you know, it's all hiding all this because it's extending and deflecting air and letting air in. It's actually really complicated. Like the mechanism that have to be, you know, really strong to handle the forces, because you're inducing drag and lift, and those forces, you know, you try to slow down like a 100-ton vehicle. Like these airplanes are like 100 tons. The Antonov 2.5, I believe, is like 225 tons. And you know, if you, I don't know, if you have something equivalent like a car door gasket, which is pretty strong, you know, if you think about it, you can put your weight and it takes a lot of force. It probably just like fold up or just break up. Anyway, this is all like flow. Maybe we can just search up split. Split flap mechanisms. How useful. That looks really cool. Yeah, a lot of World War II airplanes use split flaps. I believe also the Bf-109 have it. Bf-109 flaps. I also believe. Oh no. Yeah, see, they have split. That looks like it's like a both split and flower. So I have split, and they also have plain. So a combination, the whole everything. I have split. Also the Spitfire. Did I have split? Yeah, they're split. Okay, this is actually handy. Let's go look at reference. And I am sad to say it's actually like a glorified flap, plain flap. So the mechanism is inside. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Well, let's not go home in defeat, but let's go suggest like, yeah, this is a split flap, and let's just bevel the inside like that, and then we look under it. Yeah, it just shows that indication, yeah, that it is splitted. I actually like to see that a bit more exaggerated. So I'm gonna push this up. GGG. make sure it's down. We can press C and push up. G, grab, GG, C, not Z. Oh bother, I really cannot see what I'm doing. How's... Yeah, there's actually a lot of space we can go up in there. And we can push it up. We can actually go further. Yeah, look at that. Then we can just take the leading edge and we can bevel it just to really hint that. Yeah, look at this mechanism. I feel like it will help. It'd be beneficial to do that. And yeah, look at that. I think it really sells it. I think we can also continue like adding more panels, like even on the jet. The topology here is pretty... It's not bad, but it's kind of wonky in my opinion. After I try to botch. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, we have to square it up first. Like S on the y-axis and 0 it. It's actually really tricky to see. S, X, 0. S, X, 0. S, Y, 0ing. Now, just pick these corners, press by selection. Cool. I'm going to get the jet. I'm just going to... It's a mirror modifier, so I have to do it once. That's nice and handy. Push it up. Control F. Make sure you click on grid fill, and so I don't have to think too much about topology. Alt H. This is purely detail. E on the Z axis. I'm gonna scale it and make sure it joins into the mesh when we 3D print it. And just give it a hint that this is a panel. That, Alt H. Yeah, like that. Get those bolt details and whack the bottom. Come on, you guys know the drill. Alt D. That doohickey. This might be more frequently accessed, so there might be a bit less, and maybe they might be stronger just to... Oh, don't want to... No, no, Alt S. Ooh, I'm a bit tired. It's 10 where I live. I'll push that, and G on the local Z, just not too proud like there. Yeah. I'm just going to do that. Cool. Alright. Oh, I saw something running across there. On my fence. Maybe it was like a possum or a bird or something like that. I don't know. Alright. Anything else I need to address? Oh, I like the control surfaces to have like the C180, Cessna 180. Like the control surfaces have like this these little supports, I guess reinforcements. I'm not really sure what they're called. No. Oh no, what happened to this beauty? I like to see that paint damage. Oh, this is no, I mixed up with another airplane. But on this tail, it got like these little like corrugated detail. Now I am curious what happened to that airplane, and it's not loading. Yeah, this is really what I'm talking about. Oh, this is in Australia. Yeah, I see Australian. Telephone contact. Oh, he must have taken a lot of photos. It's kind of interesting, like the information we know. South Australia, oh, it is old. 1987. It is unactive. 1996. I hope life is good for him. Ooh, I'm getting distracted, but you get the idea. I want that detail, because a faux shadow. So let's go. It's pretty easy to do. We've got a mirror for it. I'm just going to add that. I'm gonna press Control B. And there. I'm going to select these edge loops in here. Then individual, Alt S, and look at that, we got that already. And I already made it purposely a bit more proud so I can just bevel it in. And I'm gonna just enable auto smooth. Yeah, I like it. Just gonna move the hinges in a local and X, something that makes a bit more sense, like that. So it's you, I think you will like it too. So I'm gonna put 3 here, I'm gonna put 3 here, I'm gonna select these, I'm going to make it a bit proud, like that. Let's get them, get them. Press Control B. Oh no, I meant that. Alt S in the oh, I forgot this one. Alt S. Yeah. I press Control B by a tad. How do I do that? How much? What's the resolution? Yeah, just like a one squarey out there. A bit inconsistent. Who knows? Maybe we get a different contractor to do each part. Yeah, that'll do. What's this? I don't think you deserve to be there. Look at that. Rock my perfect selection. Very frustrating indeed. Oh, Alt S. Exaggerated. Control B. I think I don't like that. Alt S again. I think that looks a bit less better. Exaggerated. Yeah, I like that. Any other details I want to add? I'm really happy how it is. Like, let's go into render view. This light looks awful. What I do is I just want to have a look at it, and I think Carline looks lovely today. Don't you agree, Carline? You can better see the face details in this. Go to world, add a sky texture. Going to pick this one. Gonna do that. This is the one I want. It looks rubbish. Maybe I want this one or this one. Now we're talking. Just for like some quick Hdri. And what I'm going to do is going to film, turn it transparent. Gonna add a sun. Gonna give it a bit more contrast, make it 2. I want to see that shadow. And this has got to be the worst lights I've ever made. You can barely see any details. Yeah, it looks crap, I gotta be honest. Maybe something a bit more stylized. Not really necessary, but in the color management you can actually change to very high contrast. This is doing injustice to my airplane. I think we have to go back in here. Oh, but that's a waste of time. Or maybe like some of these strength. Looks nasty. I know it looks all terrible in my opinion. There, that looks so much better. Although I like to tighten this again. Adds an effect. I think it's that time. I don't know. I'm just playing. Really, I think it's healthy to play, because I guess it always work. You know what I mean? I'm just playing with matte caps. This red one's really popular for like seeing like your reflections. Yeah, it looks like whoever made this airplane just like whack on this little lumpy. Which is fine, I guess. Oh. So this matte cap is used to like see how reflections go. When you do like sub-D modeling. Pardon me. I don't really know how to use it, but yeah, but if you get like weird curves like this, you know there's something going wrong. And there's a fair bit. Like, yeah, you can see it right there. Oh no, the wingtip meant. Maybe just a lack of supporting loops, I think. Actually, that looks so much better. Alright, I think let's save this. Files. Oh wait, let's save it. And then I've got a fork save as. That's pretty interesting. You can save inside a blend file. So, I'm gonna rename the thing. Today's date is the 4th. The NK15 jet. Oh, what's this? Not a blend. Oh, did I say a pen? That's pretty silly, me. For save as. Yeah. And I'm really happy how it is. I'm going to hide car line. Here's the hide the kit bash I made. And actually, well, let's get the plane here. I'm going to apply the mirror and apply this and that. This here. Control F. Grid fill. Yep. Here too. Control F. Grid fill. By distance, just in case there is. Alright, cool. So that's a closed mesh. Because I would like to print this, but unfortunately we have like all sorts of weird geometry happening. I cannot select the bolts for some reason. I don't know why. I can, it's just really tricky. All that, boys and girls. Anyway, I just want to show you like World War II planes. This plane is really cool. I like this Taiwanese P.5.5. Yeah, stuff like this. Here's a glossier meteor, and there's a vampire. You can see there's like this paneling. Oh, I forgot to add guns. I'll do that later. Anyway, I'm just trying to say like here's JK. GK. Like we can like separate, like there's like this major line here. There's like a chunk. I don't know. I guess you'll know when I start cutting. So I'm just gonna get the plane itself. Oh, I think tool subsurf. Yeah, I'm just applying. That could be one shape. It's really important that you apply it the correct way. Like this way. Yeah, that's much better. So we got this piece. It's a complex piece. There's no other way to manufacture this except for 3D printing it, because this is cavity. These need to get there. That panel. This one comes with me. That one's the dynamic one, because I do want to show off the inside, and I just want to test how to print some really complicated details. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, don't forget applying. This Pt.5.5 detail is problematic. I think we're better off not having it. It just poses a lot of challenges because there's like an overhang. That's why. So yeah, I just need to make a unique mesh. I would like to take away the shadow because it's really annoying me. Maybe if you have the girl's voice in your head, you make better work. Same with here. That's one. Let's go add the lovely cockpit details. I think they're pretty flat in my opinion, so they're not really contributing much to the silhouette, so that's fine. Oh, yeah, that'll be always something like that. I'm real satisfied. If you guys really add the time, you can add some really cool windshield. I think that would be really sick. These bolts are no good. Control A. Because if I just do it, then I only just get half of it. which is no good. Oh. Yeah. Maybe if I press Control L. No. Select. Objects. Yeah, I got all the bolts. I'm going to press Control J. Yes. So that's all the bolts, I believe. It's not a lot, to be honest. So that's one object. I'm going to apply the modifier. Ah, that's right. There's 6 of them. There's still 6 unique ones. Oh, I know why. Those hinges exploded. I'm in the kit bash. A few. So they're on the kit bash. Gotta hide everything. So these are not in the airplane. So let's just move that to the NK15. This is a support material. These details are relatively flat. I should do this. Nothing's working. Control A, visual mesh, Control J. This can go. What are the details not sticking on? The tail detail. Yeah, I'll figure out a way to do that. Oh, the mirror's broken. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was pretty annoying me. Now that's much better. So I'm really concentrating like how would I do this, because it's actually quite tricky. This can go here. This can go here. These are... I'm being a very bad boy. Oh, that's fine. This need to be applied. This can definitely go here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for the grain. Control J. These. I should do that. That's fine. These are fine. Oh, yes. Selection. Control J. Apparently there's 6 of these in the wild, and I'm so confused. What are they? Probably the kit bash. Yeah. Hey, the kit bash. How disastrous. We just select them all. Take them out. Yeah, the one like detail like that. That's a pity. Well, they're pretty easy to make. So now there's a unique object, and this is pesky mirror. I can just get this, and that can stay. This makes sense to stay, in my opinion. Those would be better off printed as a different object. Hold up. No, I think I stay with her. Now that could be handy for like supporting. So go to Y, edit. No, there's a edit. Alt H. Going to select this side. Why? What's this? Oh, that's the origin. W box select. I like that box select the most. Control L, P by selection. Alt H, and these bolts belong to this airplane. That. These bolts here. This one. Control L, P by selection. That goes there. That's for that panel, for that dynamic panel, and this is the static panel. Control L, P by selection. I did just saw an artifact. I freaked out, but it's no big deal. Oh, I forgot there's actually these low ones. Ah. Cool. Now these ones are a different story. Yeah, oh yeah. Go to view. Go get the panel. With the panel I got here, I just go Control J. Useless. These details. Yeah, they have to go in there. That's that. Now we need to focus on the wings. Doesn't look that bad. All these parts would be unique, so I don't have to worry too much. Oh, these are quite generic, and that'll do. Don't need what I don't need. Unfortunately, I realized I didn't mirror these. How unfortunate. good. Be a little scratchy yawn. Oh, what's this? You know what? Control J. Oh, disaster. For some reason it freaks. Doesn't. For some reason it freaked out earlier. These wingtips are not particularly really that strong. So I'm just gonna quickly model a spar. Make sure it's a close mesh. Shift S to here, Alt H, add a cube S, there, just something for it to bite on. Pretty sloppy in my opinion. I actually forgot to do that. How stupid of me. I need to go ahead and do that by L by P by selection, because I forgot yeah, it needs to be at that quality. I don't have that smooth shading everywhere. I think that's fine. But this, you will really notice it, and that'll be no good. So let's press Control 2. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll just get these faces. And it's literally just sharpen it up. It's kind of fiddly. Can I just, I'm lazy. Selection. Select sharp edges. There. And I just push Shift E. And I just hope for this. Improvements. But there's some work needs to be done, like this one. You need it. Yeah. This freaking out. And yeah, I won't understand why it will freak out. It doesn't know how to express it. This is a bit doo-doo situation. I think I might have to throw away that detail. I don't know how to fix it. Except for like start again, like completely add the boolean shape. But to be honest, not really. I feel like these twice the work, so let's just delete it and mirror it. Yeah, that looks significantly much better. So this is what we're getting. Yeah, we got some cringy shit like this. It's just no good. Don't really know how to fix that. Now. Cool. Apply that. Luckily these I like this to stick out a bit more. Because I don't have that bullish shape there to support anymore. What's this? Ah, of course. That's a disaster. Let's roll back. Hopefully we can roll back enough. Please, fingers crossed. Oh. Ooh, yeah, that's a disaster. So the patient's squealing. I can hear it. So let's just separate it. X face. Gonna select this. Control F. Grid fill. Problem solve. To be honest, this cavity is probably a disaster in here too. Yeah. Well, at least this channel's clear. And not what matters really. How about this panel? Oh, it's sticking out, so that's pretty good. You know what, I don't really feel like guns. Guns are not really my thing. If you can tell in a lot of my works, I don't really like to add pew-pews. I really like peace and civilian. It's not try to cover up my tracks, I'm lazy, but I don't have any war stuff related to my portfolio. I know, I sound like contradicting myself at this point. But I think I'm just defending. Even though it sounds to me just silly. Baby. Since we have this gap here, might as well take advantage of it. So I'm going to take this outside dootad. I'm real satisfied. And just bevel it. Ooh, disaster. Well, easy solution. F. There you go. I'm gonna probably do the same thing. We probably have that same artifact. Nasty on the other side. Handguns are my friend. I love handguns. Handguns are easy. I really like to do more, but we do got an issue. I'm gonna do that much and gonna try repair it by hand. There. And Control L, X for the C, X for the C, mirror, and Control A, Control J. Cool, there goes part. Alright, cool. So now here's the game plan. We need to prepare this for 3D printing since I basically finished the airplane. I think I'm splitting that part here now. And I go so it's a bit more organized.